welcome back everyone to another video on the channel. It's your boy GodXC Pro back again with a new deck reveal. This is actually the first deck reveal we have done on the channel, so I'm really happy to do this, you guys. I have been playing Digimon for a whole year and a half, but this is actually my first deck reveal. So yeah, let's get it started. Before we get started, I want to go ahead and apologize for our case opening. I didn't really have the proper hardware to properly do a showcase, so I was using my phone to record. Phone died, and yeah. If you're wondering what kind of secret rares we pulled out of that case, basically alternate art Wargreymons and alternate art Angemon, a few SRs, alternate arts. We got some Agumons, we got some we got two of the Patamons, which is by far the most OP card in the set. I will do a deck reveal on that deck eventually, but for now, you guys, we're reviewing the Wargreymon BT14 deck profile. So let's get it started, guys. We're using 4 Koromons from BT14. Like I said, these 4 Koromons aren't the best Koromons. I still agree that the Wind Attacking Koromon is by far my favorite. But the problem with the Wind Attacking one, you gotta have a Greymon or Omnimon in it to draw a card. So yeah, that's the only difference. This Koromon right here, you gotta have a Greymon or Omnimon, which is like a kind of a nerf a little bit. Cause like if you want to swing with a rookie, bring it out, like do some rookie rushing, you won't be able to get that draw unless it's a Greymon or Omnimon. So that's where this one comes in, where you can just swing and still draw a card whenever you check security. So yeah. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the rookies of the deck. We're running 4 BT14 Agumons. And I may have said this was Agumon. I meant to say Koromon, you guys. My apologies for that. But yeah, 4 BT14 Agumons. These Agumon is by far one of the best Agumons of the game. Gives you 2000 DP when you have a Greymon Omnimon on your turn. So that's really cool. It's your turn. It's not a Wind Attacking, so you automatically get that 2000 DP boost. Really good. It digivolves for free off of a Greymon if you have a tamer with tie in its name on the field. So yeah, you get that free digivolution, and there's a combo you can do with this with a Greymon from BT5 that I will show at the closer to the end of the video. So yeah, this Agumon really great. It replaces this Agumon completely. The let me see which set is this one, the promo Agumon. So this promo Agumon basically gives you 2000 DP when you have a Greymon in its name. So yeah, it doesn't give it to the Omnimon, but the BT14 does. So your Omnimons are 10 times stronger with this one in the stack. So yeah, really great Agumon. Trying to get my last alternate art copy. That would be really dope. Next rookies we're revealing is going to be the BT12 Agumon, the second best one. Second best Agumon in here is a Searcher, which makes it really, really good. It has an all turn, give you 1000 DP as an inheritable. The main effect reveals top 4, allows you to get a Greymon or Omnimon and 1 tie, or just one tamer that has tie in its name. So really good, really great. I love this Agumon. It also has a Greymon counterpart to it as well. I was running out one of, but I had taken it out so I can put some BT5 Greymons. So we're not running that BT12 Greymon in this deck profile. But yeah, this Agumon is really good. I can't wait till we actually get either a an alternate art version or maybe a just a different art would be dope. Like maybe like something with foil, you know what I mean? So yeah, so that we running 4 of those. Really good Agumon. Next we are running 4, and I feel kind of iffy about this Agumon a lot, you guys, but Agumon X, we're running 4. It's kind of weird in BT14 because sometimes it becomes like the card you see too often, and most of the time you want to see base Agumons in this deck. But I'll show you guys later why this kind of gets in the way of BT14 a little bit. Cool thing about it, searches top 3, allows you to get a Greymon or Omnimon in this name, and 1 X antibody. So always a great card. Can digivolve 0 off of Wargreymon and search if you had it out in the raising. So it can always be really good if you digivolve on top of Wargreymon, but that can also, like I said, it can be a problem because BT14 Wargreymon can't digivolve off this Wargreymon X because it says parentheses Wargreymon only. So if it says parentheses Wargreymon, that means you can't use the X antibody, which kind of really sucks with the BT14 Wargreymon. So yeah, we're running 4 of those because we got to have those searchers. Next for the ultimates, not ultimates, but champions. So for champions, you guys, we're running our favorite starter deck. I believe this was starter deck 1, security attack +1, Greymon itself. Yeah, we got 1 Greymon that's kind of out of the odd bunch right here. This Greymon security attack +1 is really strong. You want to be checking security as much as possible so you can end the game as soon as possible. Really good Greymon, by far one of my favorites of all the Greymons. I'm not saying it's the best Greymon because every Greymon has its own support for the deck, but this Greymon is really good. It can give you early security attack +1s if you were just using a smaller stack. So really great to have type of Greymon here. Then we're running 2 of the BT5 Greymon. So this Greymon right here, you basically you digivolve out, like if you digivolve out of raising, basically you just gain a memory, I believe. Yeah, you gain a memory. It doesn't have to have a tile in the field. So basically the Digimon digivolves as Wargreymon in its digivolution, gain 1 memory. So even if you have the X antibody, like let's say you have an Wargreymon and then you have the X antibody above that one, you still get the memory because you have an Wargreymon and the digivolution sources. So yeah, I'll show you guys how that works. So yeah, it's really good combo in this deck. Can easily get you a lot of memory with that new with that BT5 Wargreymon with the BT14 deck profile here. Next, revealing 3 Greymon X. This Greymon X, well, we already know what this one does. Basically gives you that protection that most Greymon wants to have in their stacks. So you get that protection to remove 2 of the same levels to keep your Digimon from being either deleted, returned to hand, or bounce to deck. So it has to be an effect. So if it's deleted by DP wise, you're not going to be able to save yourself. That is the Greymon version right there, the one that protects itself from being like deleted by battle. But yeah, 3 of those, and then 4 of the best Greymon X in the game. So basically protection wise, it just remove an X antibody to keep your Digimon from being either bounced to hand by an effect, bounced to deck by an effect, or deleted by an effect. Really good Greymon. And then if you digivolve out in raising, you can reduce the cost of your next digivolution card by 1, and it has to have Greymon in its name for so basically if you have a 1 color, you reduce it down to 2 if it's cost 3. If it costs 3, like a level, like if a Greymon a dual color Greymon, a metal Greymon, will cost you only 1 because it's -1 for each color. And then if you have a single color, it'll just take -1 off of that. I mean, 1 off of that, making it cost 2, depending on how much the digivolution cost is. I'm not trying to make it sound difficult, but I hope it does sound proper the way I'm like telling it to you guys. So next, we're going to our ultimates. We're running 1 starter deck 14, I believe. Yeah, starter deck 15 actually. We're running 1 starter deck 15 Metal Greymon. The reason why I run this 1 starter deck 15 Metal Greymon, just to get that early aggression security attack. Sometimes I won't have the stack I need, so this Greymon will give me that extra security plus. I might check like 5 security in 1 turn and then go Omni and finish the game off. So this is what that's for if I'm not trying to rely on piercing wise. So yeah, You don't have to run the card. I run it because I like checking security. And then we're gonna run 3 of the BT12 Metal Greymons. Love this Metal Greymon. Still one of my favorite Metal Greymons ever. Basically, you have an inheritable that has piercing. This Greymon has a raid effect, so you can pretty much raid, and then whenever it switches targets, you can play out a red or black tamer, which is really good. Red or black tamer doesn't have to be even a tie, so you can play any red or black tamer whenever it switches targets, which is great. So if you're like raiding, it's going to happen. Use the X anybody to digivolve into your Metal Greymon X, and you go crazy. So really great card. Love this Greymon. Trying to get my other 2 copies of this version, black version art. So it's dual version color art. So yeah. Next, one Arterius mode. Arterius mode, basically another line of protection, kind of like the Greymon X itself. Remove 2 of the same sources, and you can keep your Digimon from being either bounced by an effect, deleted by an effect, or returned to him by an effect. So yeah, really good. And then if you have a tamer on the field, delete something on 5,000 DP or less. Really good. I think the ace is also pretty wishy-washy. Only because like you can hard play it. It costs 4, delete something with 6,000 DP or less. That's really good, but I wouldn't use it because it's just it's just one of those weird type of factors. Your opponent removes it, they get that memory, and it's their turn again. I mean, it's probably good as a 1-up the ace, but maybe I'll try it out. I'll try it out. But for now, that's the Metal Greymon Arterius mode I have in this deck. Metal Greymon X. You're running 4 of these Metal Greymon X. Most people like to run 3. I run 4. I just love seeing this card. Security attack +1 is by far one of my favorite traits of this card. Second favorite is that 3,000 DP boost, but you gotta have a Metal Greymon in these sources to get that 3,000 boost as well. So really good Metal Greymon, great Metal Greymon. Moving down to the Megas, we're running 3 actually. 3 BT12 Wargreymon. These Wargreymons by far is the best Wargreymons ever came out in this game. My favorite, the raid just helps this Greymon progress so much. Really good card. I enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoyed this card because it's a really good, really powerful card right here. Basically, on Digivolution, it gains 3,000 DP and reboot. So yeah, you could be seeing a whole stack of this card up to like 20,000. 21,000. I think I've been higher. I can't tell. But yeah, if your opponent has a basically Digimon on the field, it has an all turns effect where if your opponent has an unsuspended Digimon and this Digimon switch targets with using a raid ability, which is what it will basically do. It had to unsuspend it. It had to raid to get the unsuspending effect to swing twice. And basically this is an all turn, so if you have the tie that gives this card blocker, or you just have a blocker and inheritable, you can basically block twice with this guy being like at crazy DP level. So yeah, this is a really great Wargreymon right here, you guys. Still by far the king of all the Wargreymons in my opinion. And then we're running 2 of the new BT14 Wargreymons, you guys. I end up getting a playset of these. But I didn't really need a playset because this Wargreymon is not the best one. The art is dope. I still love the art. The card is really great. Its effect basically allows you to digivolve off of Agumon for 4, and then this Digimon will then gain the raid, and it may attack your opponent off of Digivolution. And then when attacking, if you have a tamer, this Digimon gets security attack +1 and piercing. So the problem with this guy, in my opinion, like the biggest problem is he doesn't get DP. And most of the like Wargreymons rely on DP, and this one doesn't get that. So you can have a warp. It's still great having a warp right here. like because it gets security tech +1 and piercing, so you don't really have to rely on the Metal Greymon. So if you just digivolve off of a blank Agumon, you don't have to worry about the Metal Greymons being inheritable, because those Metal Greymons never normally gives it piercing. The problem is, like, if this Greymon stays on the field, you won't have that raid ability the next turn that this guy's on the field, because it's a one digivolving effect. So that's mainly the biggest problem. The raid goes away after the first turn. Really good though. Really good though. Another problem with that Wargreymon, it doesn't digivolve. It can't digivolve off of Agumon X because it's not a pure Agumon. Next, we're revealing. Now, a lot of you guys gonna probably question me for this, you guys. I know I should be running 2 of these Wargreymon X's, and normally I would. And I'm kind of stubborn with this, you guys. But I only have 1 Altar Wargreymon X, so I'm playing a different type of like OTK kind of weird build. You know, if it was like a pure OTK deck, I would be using the Wargreymon from, I think, BT1 or something like that. I believe so. That would probably be the best one, and then digivolving to the X will gain you memory on top of other stuff. But yeah, BT1 Greymon would be the version for OTKing, but we're not running that. We're just running the this aggro type of you know, high DP, you know, quick swinging build right here. So yeah, X really great, you guys. I love pairing this up with the BT12 Wargreymon, I believe. Yeah, BT12 Wargreymon. Pairing this up with BT12 Wargreymon is really great. Can also still work off with the Wargreymon from BT14. But yeah, really good card. Next, we running 2 Omnimons for sure. These are different arts, same Omnimons, the Blitz ones. Basically, yeah, this card is really great. Blitz Omnimon, great card right here. If it will be deleted by an effect, you can just bottom deck a level 6 from the sources to keep it from being either deleted or return or bounce to your hand. Really good, great card. And then it basically unsuspends on Digivolution, by the way. But yeah, really great to have in the deck. We run a 1-of Omnimon X. Really good card right here, you guys. Omnimon X will always be a great card because of the Blitz being crazy. Allows you to unsuspend so you can gain go here, and you by then you already have game. So yeah, Omnimon X is a great card right here, you guys. Run that 1-of. Can remove all Digimon to the highest level, and then it has the ability to check security as well. Remove that, and then basically boom, hit another check. Next, we're running 2 X antibodies. X antibodies are just good because you can, if they come from security, gain a memory and add it to your hand. Great card, allows you to aggro really fast. Even with the new Wargreymon that came out, you can aggro with this card really fast too. So it's a really good card. I run 2 of the security tech +1 ties. I'm thinking about taking it out. It's still really good, but I'm thinking about taking it out because I rather probably run this tie right here, the starter deck 15 tie. Cool thing about starter deck 15 tie is the fact that it does a basically sets you to 3, and then all turns when a target is switched by suspend its tamer, draw 1 card and gain 2000 DP, which works really great off of the BT12 Wargreymon. So I may up this to 2, you guys. It's a really great card. Love it. Love to see that card. It makes the whole difference of a mirror match. So a really good card there. We're running 2 of the BT12 ties. I'm still working on getting the altars, you guys, but these ties are kind of weird in price on a TCG network. But really good ties. Get basically start the main phase, get one of your Agumons or Greymons blocker and 1000 DP, and then whenever you would digivolve into a Greymon or Omnimon, suspend this tamer and gain 1 memory. Great. Kind of works like X Antibody, but you don't use X Antibody because you got these ties. They're really great. So next we're running 3, and I probably could up this, but we're running 3 of the new offensive training cards. These are by far the game changers of the set, you guys. If you don't have offensive training cards, get them. They make a whole world of difference on how fast you play the game. So basically, main effect, reveal top 2 cards of your deck, add 1 red card among them to your hand, and then delay effect, basically doing your main phase, next main phase, delay effect, whatever, whenever you want to use it after the first time you use it. You can reduce the cost of your next Digivolution of a red Digimon by 2. This is really, really good in a red deck, and I'm pretty sure any other deck basically is too as well. But yeah, that right there is all the cards I put in this deck. I'm gonna show you a few things that I like doing with this deck. So there's a few things. One of the craziest things with the new BT14 Wargreymon I like doing, and having the new Agumon as well, is you can basically bring this Coromon here. You gotta have a tie on the field at least. So it doesn't really matter which tie. I'm gonna throw the security attack +1. Actually, no. It does matter which tie, because that one has to have 4 sources. So my bad. Actually, that does work. It does work actually. So here's what I would like to do and show you guys as well. So the cool thing about this Wargreymon, it can pass security and still attack. So that makes that Wargreymon really, really great in the sets. But what makes it even better is when we run it like this with a few other cards. All right. So let's say you have Agumon, right? You got Coromon, you raise, you have a tie on the field already. Then you will want to Digivolve for 4. Let's say you pass memory all the way to 4. It doesn't really matter. Well, actually, first we want to throw in the X antibody. You promote first. Place the X antibody underneath Agumon. You Digivolve because you have a tie on the field. You can Digivolve into a Wargreymon for 4, because that's the Wargreymon BT14 Wargreymon's effect. For 4, Wargreymon gets the raid, and it gets piercing with security attack +1. So you will swing. You do get the win attacking, because you're propping the win attacking before anything happens. And then you'll Digivolve. If you decide to use raid, you can use the X antibody to Digivolve into Wargreymon X. That's for 1. And then the effect of the Tyra prop, because now you have 4 Digivolution sources. Yeah, now you have 4 with the X antibody counted as 1. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. So now you're hitting already the security attack +1 from the one attacking, because you already swung. Use the X antibody to Digivolve, and you already got your piercing and all that happening. So like whatever, you got 1, 2, 3 checks right there off of a really small aggro line right there. That is nuts. You're not even going that high. So you can easily get rid of like a really high DP Digimon, or like raiding into something with 10,000 or less. Really crazy effect right here, you guys. Then you would gain your memory for each check. So if you're checking for like 3 checks right here, you gain 3 memory, go down to 2. Yeah, you go down to 2. So yeah, you already put your opponent at a really weird position, and then you delete that Digimon by thanks to the Wargreymon X's in the attack. So yeah, really good move right here. I love this BT14 Wargreymon, but I would never run this card more than 1 of in just a regular Wargreymon build. Now, if you're running this in the Agumon Bonds of Friendship, I can understand that, because that deck right there is a different type of beast right there. But other than that, you guys, that is the combo I wanted to show you from the BT14 Wargreymon. You guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you want me to make more videos of this, you guys hit that like button, share it with people, and I will do that again. Appreciate the watch of those who watched this video. You guys have a good day. See ya.